First of all, Anderson Silva just kind of disappointed me, as I think he disappointed a lot of people among Dana White. Which he should have disappointed a lot of people, because he didn't do a damn thing. He didn't do a damn thing about his fight. He just came in and he, said whatever he wanted. He tried to do whatever he wanted to do, which was showboating, like he's Roy Jones Jr. or something like that. He just tried to bait Maia in the entire time. Shane Carwin against a top 10 opponent, I mean a real opponent, and he blasted his friggin' teeth in. Straight up. Bonehead versus Damian Maia, which Damian Maia, as far as I'm concerned, is not even on the same level. But you know what? Damian Maia actually looked fairly decent. And I mean fairly decent. Not great, not good, not pretty good, fairly decent against Anderson Silva. Because of Anderson Silva's bullshit. Come on. And it's like, you know what? You're a champion fighter. And you're calling a challenger to come in at you. If you can't handle a fight game, man, get the fuck out of here, man. You can't handle it. You can't handle Damian Maia not playing your game. Get out of here, man. You've been doing that shit for your last 3-4 fights. You know what? Just go on, man. Retire like you've been threatening to do. You know what? Nobody wants you, man. If you're going to do this kind of bullshit, nobody wants you. So just go on your merry way and do your boxing thing like you've been talking about doing. You want to have a exhibition match with Roy Jones Jr., which Roy Jones Jr. is done. I really don't care about Anderson Silva anymore. I'm done with Anderson Silva's ass. I'm done with your shit, baiting people to come in and do what you want them to do. No, man. If somebody's not going to play your game, what, they're not fighting you all of a sudden? And it's only a matter of time. Somebody's going to figure out your game, and somebody's going to get through it. They're not going to have a glass chin like you hope they do. You're going to go down, you're going to get on your back, and you're probably going to do pretty good on your back because you're a damn good Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu artist. We all know that, man. We all know that. But you know what? Somebody is not going to follow your game. Sooner or later, you're going to lose. And that's where Anderson Silva is right now. Sooner or later, you're going to lose. So I would say with all his antics and all this bullshit he's doing right now, it's probably because he knows that sooner or later, he's going to lose. There's going to be some guy that's going to be able to come in there, brute and brawn, get you on your back, and you're going to try the, whatever, triangle, choke, whatever, all that bullshit, which, don't get me wrong, man. It's technique, man. It's beauty. It's fantastic, and it works time and time again. But somebody is not going to be as susceptible as you want them to be, and they're going to pick you up, slam you on the back of your neck, and you're going to be dead next to out, and they're going to start wailing on you. And what are you going to do from that point? I'm telling you, people, it's going to happen. And you can come in, comment, and fucking bash me, and say all kinds of nasty shit. That's fine, man. That's all. That's fantastic. Just come on in, bash me, and say all kinds of shit about me. You know what? There's another thing I want to step into and talk about, and that's BJ Penn. Which BJ Penn has been talking trash and talking all kinds of shit about how he's, he's this, he's that, he's whatever, man. But I'll tell you what, this past Saturday, hats were off to Frankie Edgar. Because what did Frankie Edgar do? He came in there with a good boxing plan. Which I know if it went to the ground, I think Frankie Edgar would have had a good game plan there as well. Because it's like, you're going in against BJ Penn. You can't just go in there with one single game plan. You know what? BJ Penn did that. He went in with one single game plan. I'm going to beat this guy to the punch. And he didn't for 5 rounds. BJ Penn got his ass kicked. I mean, was it close? Yeah, sure it was close. Well, did BJ Penn do well? No, he didn't do well. Frankie Edgar do well? Yeah, he did well. He did really good. And you know what? BJ Penn is a world-class fighter. I'm not gonna try to take that away from him. The guy is awesome. Where you slide on a game plan, a little bit. Anderson, you slide on your game plan a little bit. Damian Maia didn't look that bad. Okay? Against Anderson Silva, he didn't look that bad. I don't think. I thought Damian Maia looked pretty good. He went all 5 rounds. All 5 rounds. Okay? Come on, man. It's Anderson Silva we're talking about. It's BJ Penn we're talking about. Frankie Edgar is now the new champion at 155, not at 170. Everybody says, if he moves up to 170, he'll kill everybody. Seriously. He got beat. He got beat. Period. Came in with a shitty-ass game plan and got beat. Anderson Silva came with a shitty-ass game plan, trying to bait a middle of the road. As far as I'm concerned, Damian Maia didn't even deserve the shot. He didn't even deserve it. But he came in with a good game plan. I'm not going to play your game. You're not going to bait me into some bullshit crap you want to do like you did with Boris Griffin, like you did with the guy before him, straight on the offense, coming at you with a punch. He's a damn good puncher. But you know what? He's got a way with using your weight against you. When you're coming in at him, Anderson Silva and Machida, waiting for guys to come in, you can't do it, man. You can't do it in this sport. I mean, you can do it for a lot of the time, but you have to be on the offense, too. You have to attack, too. You can't just stand around. You can't do it, man. You can't do it. Because, the ref is going to start warning you, and Mergliata proved that. He said, you know what, you got to start fighting. Period. You have to start fighting, or you're going to start taking points away. You proved that Saturday night. If you're going to start fighting, or we're taking points away. And I'm telling you right now, that was a huge step up for UFC. It's like, you know what? These guys were lollygagging the entire time. He's not going to play into Anderson Silva's hands. He's not going to just play right in like everybody else does and go down like a bag of sand. No, he knows better. He come raging at him because he's got this newly found punching power that he has. He doesn't really have any punching power. He landed a few good shots here and there. If they would have said draw, I wouldn't even argue. I would say Anderson Silva acted like an asshead the entire fight. And I would have said, you know what? That's what it cost him. You want to act like a turd coming in here the entire night, the entire fight? That's what you get, man. You act like an asshole. So anyway, moving on. Todd Duffy returns. He's taking on Mike Russo. UFC 115, I believe. It seems like a gimme match for Todd Duffy because he's been out of the mix for a long time. Last time he fought, I believe, was UFC 100. If not 101, somewhere around there. It's a long time ago. I'm excited to see Todd Duffy back, though, because if he's for real, it should be pretty badass. It should be a nice knockout fight. It should be good. I think we'll see Duffy taking out a Czech Congo maybe, in the next 6 months, next year, That's a whole other story for UFC to build on, man, totally. A little bit more down the road from that, I could see a Duffy Dos Santos fight. I could see that happen. If Duffy proves to be the same guy that we've seen, whatever, damn near a friggin' year ago, you know what I mean? Guy's been out of the mix for a while now. So it's probably good to give him a tune-up fight, you know what I mean? Tune-up fight, okay, where are you at now, you know what I mean? So, there's a lot of crap going on about GSP nut hugging and all that crap. Last couple blogs I did, I don't think there's anything about GSP that anybody on my blogs are commenting on that are being anything near GSP nut hugging. Nobody's doing any nut hugging here, man. GSP, performance-wise, I think he's done fine his last couple fights. Especially his last fight against Dan Hardy. Dan Hardy was a hell of a submission escape artist. Holy shit. Yeah, he looked awesome. He did great. But you know what? GSP did exactly what he had to do to win. And people need to understand that GSP is not hungry anymore. He's not hungry for the title because he had it for so long. Okay, he's had the title a long time now, whatever it is. 4 or 5 fights, whatever.